we are starting a brand new writing unit. We get to start our third writing unit of the year. So far in second grade, we've already done narrative writing, when you wrote about a story that happened to you. And we did opinion writing, where you gave your opinion in a paragraph on one topic. Today we get to start our third writing unit of second grade, just in time for our lovely new year. So let's take a look at our brand new learning goal to give us a clue of what kind of new writing are we starting today. So our learning goal says, I can identify facts from an article and record them in my notes. So there's two parts to this learning goal today, and there's quite a few key vocabulary words. So up first, we're going to be working with facts. Facts is a big part of our new kind of writing. We briefly talked about facts when we talked about opinion writing. Because remember, opinions, they differ between you and me. Everyone has their own opinions, and that's okay. But facts are different. Facts are true for every single person. They don't change between one person or the other, and they don't change throughout time. They're true information that stays the same no matter where you go. Those are facts. And places where we can find these facts are in what we call an article. An article is usually a piece of writing that educates or tells us a bunch of facts about a new topic. We can find articles in magazines, in newspapers, in journals, or in books. But articles a lot of times will give us facts, and that's what we're going to use today. And when we've learned all these facts, what do we do with them? We have to record them in our notes to remember them when we're going to use them for our writing. So if we're recording something, we're just writing it down. We're putting our pencil to our paper to make sure we can't forget. And our notes is just a list of all the new facts that we learned from our article. So we have a lot of awesome things to do today with our brand new writing. And what is our new writing unit? It is informative writing. It's another fancy name. Can you say it with me? Informative. Repeat after me. Informative. One more time. Informative. Informative writing. That's a big word, but we'll practice. So informative writing, the big goal is to inform someone. What exactly does that mean? Informative writing, it educates your reader and provides facts on a topic. So to inform someone is to teach them, to educate them. And in this case, we're informing people, our readers of our writing, on facts about a topic. So true information that we have learned. We're educating someone about new facts. So that is our new kind of writing, informative writing. It can also be called nonfiction. It's not something that's made up, it's true. And we're using our writing to educate someone else on this true topic. So, in informative writing, it's still going to follow our 4 steps of the writing process. Except the first stage, brainstorming, is going to be a little bit different. Instead of brainstorming, when we think of ideas we want to write about, ideas we might find interesting, we are going to do another step called research. Can you all say that with me? Research. One more time. Research. When we want to write informative writing, we have to have the facts that we want to write about. But where do we get these facts from? You can know a lot about a topic already in your head, or you can go research and look for new information about a topic. We can research in a book, a magazine, a journal, a newspaper, and all those places have the articles that we were talking about. This is where we can search for new information, the facts that we want to use in our informative writing to educate our reader on a topic. So before we can write, we have to research to know all the information that we're going to write about. So researching is our brainstorming stage in informative writing. And today, that's what we're going to practice. We're going to practice researching, the first step we have to take in order to write informatively. And we are going to be using something called our Super Magazine. Our awesome Super Kids program has these super magazines that have all these articles that provide us facts about a variety of topics. These are the physical copies that I have with me in the classroom. You can still access these magazines through our Super Kids online fund, which will go over how to get to these magazines at the end of our lesson. But this is the magazine we are going to use to do our research today. And this is the article that we are going to use. It is called Crazy New Critters. So let me pull it all up. Da-da-da. So I have it all up on the board. Crazy New Critters is the article we are going to research in our magazine today. So, as a part of researching, getting facts from an article, you need to have your notes out because we need to record what we learned. So, as we read today, I need you to get out a piece of paper, a notebook. You can use your daily journal if you would like, or any other place where you like to store your school writing. I just need you to get something out that you can write down with a pencil. We're not going to use a whiteboard. We're going to use a pencil and a piece of paper because that is how we take notes in second grade. So I want you to find anything like that that you can use today to take notes on what we learned. So this article that we get to learn about has all these crazy new critters that a lot of us might have never heard of before. But we are going to learn today. As we read, we are going to identify new facts, true information about these creatures that we've learned and will eventually record and write in our notes. So as we read each paragraph, you're going to look at what did I learn that was new about these creatures? And we're going to practice writing down that information in our notes to show what we researched. So let me zoom into our first creature. I know it's a little bit hard for you to see, but I'm going to read it out loud, and so I really want you to listen. So right now your notes are just to the side. We're just reading and listening so we can learn this new information. So we are first going to learn about what is called a dragon millipede. You can see it right here. It's a little pink creature. It looks a little crazy, but that's the point. It's called a dragon millipede. So I'm going to read this paragraph, and I want you to listen. What are some new facts that I learned about who and what a dragon millipede is? Okay, are you ready? Pink isn't just for bubblegum. It's for bugs too. Like this pink dragon millipede. This millipede lives near caves in Asia. It's the color of candy, but there's nothing sweet about it. It's deadly. The crazy color warns other animals not to eat it. So, what did you learn? In this article, we learned where the millipede lives and why it has the color that it does. So the second time you read this paragraph, I want you to really look for where does the millipede live and why does it have its pink color. Okay, let's see. Listen up. Pink isn't just for bubblegum. It's for bugs too. Like this pink dragon millipede. This millipede lives near caves in Asia. It's the color of candy, but there's nothing sweet about it. It's deadly. The crazy color warns other animals not to eat it. Ooh, did you find the new facts? Where does this millipede live? Did you find it? Where does it live? Near caves in Asia. This creature lives near caves in Asia. What else? Why does the dragon millipede have its color? Why does it have its color? Because it warns other animals not to eat it. So its color is a safety precaution. It scares animals away and tells other animals not to eat the millipede. So we learned 2 new facts just about this millipede in this tiny article. So with our new facts, let's record them in our notes. So mine looks a little different than yours, and that's totally okay. I just have the different creatures in boxes. But whatever page you have, I want you to start at the top, and I just want you to write dragon millipede. They're tricky words, so make sure you get them correctly. Dragon millipede. Because that's the creature, the topic we were researching. Under dragon millipede, you're just going to put a little dot, a bullet point. When we're taking notes, a lot of people write their notes in bullet points. They're quick little sentences that just relay the most important information that we learned. We don't need to be writing paragraphs yet. We just need to write small reminders of the facts that we learned, which we can later turn into a paragraph when we write. So, I want everyone to write down one fact, one bullet point of what they learned about a dragon millipede. Remember, they live in caves near Asia, and their color is meant to scare other animals. Which one do you want to write about? You can pick. I'm going to write about that their color scares animals. So I'm just writing down the most important information. So their color is meant to scare animals. So I didn't write this whole long description. I just wrote the most important information. Their color is meant to scare animals. You can write it a different way if you would like, as long as it's short and sweet and it keeps all the key facts that we just learned. So I need everyone to have written one fact about a dragon millipede in your nice best handwriting, right underneath with a bullet point. So if you're not done, that's okay. Go ahead and pause me right now. Okay, so we're all done with our dragon millipede, and now we're going to research another topic. But before we head to our next paragraph for research, I've got a this or that question for you. So come on, stand up, 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 and let's see what you got. Would you rather be a character in the Toy Story world? If so, you're going to do 5 jumping jacks. Or would you rather be a character in the Wreck-It Ralph world? If so, you're going to do 5 pencil jumps. Got to make a choice. Would you rather live in Toy Story or Wreck-It Ralph? What would you choose? I've never seen Wreck-It Ralph, so I'm going to go with Toy Story, and I'm going to do 5 jumping jacks. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good job. Now let's calmly sit back down so we can get back to research. I'm going to move over to this next creature that we're going to read about. This is called the walking shark. In this article, we are going to learn new facts about a walking shark. And it's going to be our job to be able to pull them out and identify them so we can write it in our notes. So, as I'm reading this out loud, I want you to listen. What are some new facts about how a walking shark lives? Here we go. don't walk. At least we didn't know any did until now. The walking shark can use its fins like feet. It swims like other fish. But its favorite food is shellfish that live on the ocean floor. When it's hungry for a snack, it starts strolling. So in this paragraph, we learned two new things. How a shark walks and its favorite food. So as we read a second time, I want you to try and figure out, what did you learn from this article that tells us how a shark walks and what its favorite food is? One more time, here we go. Sharks don't walk. At least we didn't know any did until now. The walking shark can use its fins like feet. It swims like other fish. But its favorite food is shellfish that live on the ocean floor. When it's hungry for a snack, it starts strolling. So what did we learn? How does this shark walk? How does it walk? It uses its fins as feet. Shark can use its fins like feet. So its fins act as its ability to walk on the floor. And what is this shark's favorite food? Did you catch it? What is this shark's favorite food? Shellfish. The favorite food is shellfish. So these are two brand new facts that we learned just about the walking shark. So we did our research. Now we got to take our notes. So can you get back out your piece of paper with your notes on it? I'm down in my walking shark box. So that means right underneath where you wrote about the dragon millipede, I need you to just skip a line or two. So skip so there's a space and write walking shark. Walking shark. So you remember what you read about. We have walking shark and then that bullet point or the little dot right underneath it to show we're going to write our quick note. Walking shark and then our bullet point. Okay, of the two facts we learned about a walking shark, you can choose which one you want to record. That it uses its fins as feet or its favorite food is shellfish. I'm going to write about its favorite food because I love food. And I'm going to make sure it's just the most important information. Doesn't have to be a complete sentence, but I need to write down the fact that I learned. So I'm going to say favorite food is shellfish. There we go. It didn't have to be a complete sentence, but I got down all the key information. Favorite food, and that's shellfish. So make sure you have one fact written down about your walking shark. So if you're not done, that's okay, but just pause me right now. Okay, super scholars. So far, we have read about a dragon millipede and a walking shark. So what you are going to do now is you are going to do research on your own. So in this article, there's actually 4 more creatures we haven't learned about. There's a sea spider, there's a sea pig, a clown frog, and a yeti crab. So there's 4 more crazy creatures that you have to learn about. What your job is going to be to do now is you're going to log on to Super Kids Online Fun, which we'll go over in just a second, and read the rest of this article. And then you're going to record in your notes 1 more new fact that you learned. It can be about any of the other creatures. but you just need to pick one new fact you learned. It can either be about the sea spider, the sea pig, the clown frog, or the yeti crab. You can write facts about all 4 creatures if you would like, but I just need you to write one more fact about any of the 4 creatures to show me how you can research on your own. So your goal is going to be to read the rest of this article, and just like we did, write one more fact about a creature on your note-taking sheet. Once you're done reading, researching, and note-taking, you're just going to take a picture of your note sheet. So you're going to take a picture where I can see all 3 facts that you wrote. The ones that we wrote together about a walking shark and the millipede, plus the one other fact that you chose to record about any other animal in this crazy new critter article. So that's going to be up to you. You can take your pick. There's a lot of new facts you're going to learn, but you have to choose which one you want to record on your note sheet. And then you'll just take a picture for me. But before we go, Super Scholars, right now I'm going to walk you through how to log on to the Super Kids Online Fun platform and find this magazine and the article so you can complete your research assignment. So don't go anywhere quite yet. Let's go through Super Kids, and then you can start researching. Okay, Super Scholars, so to log on to Super Kids Online Fun, you're going to click the little yellow sunshine button, and it's going to bring you to the login page. So here, hopefully you're already logged in because this is where we do our assessments, but you're going to enter your parents' email and the password that they created to log into your Super Kids account. So this is your parents' login info that you're going to enter. And once it's all entered, you'll click login.
Pick your class.
You'll of course click 2nd grade for our class.
Pick your name.
And then you're going to find your name. So you're going to scroll up and down and find your name. So I'm using student test.
Pick your
and then
password.
you're going to pick your picture password that's on your password magnet. So you're going to head and click that. And then it's going to bring you to this page. And I think it got cut off, but down below you're going to see a button that says read with a red book. And then, oh no, it got cut off again, but on the top it gives you 2 options.
Magazines.
It says reader or magazines, and you're going to click magazines. And then you're going to click the blue magazine with the skateboarder on it. Once the magazine opens up, you are going to have to flip a little bit to find our crazy new critters article. So you're going to click that arrow on the right side, and we're going to have to flip all the way until we find the article. So it's going to take a couple clicks, but keep flipping until we get to the crazy new critters article. Here it is. So this article is over a couple pages on our online magazine. So you can flip back and forth using the arrows to check out the different paragraphs about different crazy critters. See, here is the frog and the crab and, oh, the sea pig. That's what the other one was called. I forgot. So I know there's a lot of big words, so you can press this green button on the side and the article will be read to you to help you listen to the new facts in this article.
It looks like a piggy bank, but it's no place to put your pennies. It's a sea pig. This puffy...
So as you can see, that green button, you can click it on any page and it will read the article to you.
One funky frog. Spots are not always easy to spot.
So now that you know how to use our Super Kids magazine online, go ahead, get your notes out, pick which article you want to read, and I can't wait to see your notes.